Hey, what's up everybody? It's Wicked here, back with more Tales of Vesperia. Last time we did a lot of talking, a lot of story out of the way. And now we're finally going to Egothor Forest to try to get the baddies out of Egothor Forest and also find a way to Miorzo. And I did the dungeon off screen like always. And let's just jump right into it.
Forest, a holy place for the Christian people.
This dungeon's not hard at all. Enemies are pretty easy. There's like a linear pathway. The only thing hard about it is all the fixed encounters, like mandatory encounters you gotta do.
Huh. It's nicer here than I imagined.
I like this dungeon though because of the music is so good.
Whoa, really? I thought you liked being cooped up in cold, dark labs and stuff.
And we're finally gonna get some fighting in after like 2 videos of no fighting.
That must be the Blastia the mystery group brought with them.
But that's a Hoplone Blastia.
Like all the fighting I did in here, I got like a level, almost 2. And I gained so much friggin' money in this place.
But Tort said he'd tell us how to get to Miorzo if we did something about them.
Like, spoiler alert, I have like over $1 million in my other file right now.
That thing?
I wonder.
Which is crazy.
I suppose we could if there are no complaints. I'll fix it so there's no need for you to break it. Oh? I'll leave it to you then.
What's up, Patty?
Are you gonna rest on the ship?
No, I'll go.
Alright, Egothor Forest. One of my favorite dungeons in the game, to be honest with you. I love this place. The Kritia.
So, is Miorzo here?
I wonder. I get the feeling it won't be easy to find.
Nobody we talked to had even heard of a town called Miorzo.
You'd expect
If it was easy to find, we wouldn't need the bell.
Town here.
The difficulty of the road might be responsible for that, though.
Man, why'd the Critians have to go and build a town in a place like this anyway?
Probably to avoid a lot of prying eyes.
We're just gonna have to check it out for ourselves to make sure then.
Alright, so let's throw on a holy bottle. And guys, a few episodes we were talking about making the ultimate Tales of party with your favorite characters and stuff. And I thought long and hard about it. So there's an item over there, isn't there? Yes, there is. I thought long and hard about my top 8 party members. I consisted of 1 protagonist from the series, 2 healers, 2 mages, which brings us to 5, 6, 2 versatile characters that can do magic, that can do physical attacks, and all the above, jack of all trade characters, and then 1 more frontal character. And guys, my list consists of Yuri as the protagonist, because he's just the best one to play as in my opinion out of all of them. And I'll finish it after this.
Halt! This area is currently under control of the Imperial Knights.
The Royal Guard. This is the Commandant's private force of elite knights.
What are the Commandant's forces doing in a forest like this with Hoplone Blastia?
I've no reason to answer your questions, and civilian activity is restricted by law in this area.
Be that as it may, why are you pointing that weapon at us like that?
Bring it on!
And we did a fixed fight against some royal guards. Yeah, that's freaking cool. These guys are probably the hardest of the knights that you ever face, but they're still not.
Don't get cocky.
If you fought them before, they're the same thing, just higher HP. But while we're fighting, yeah, I picked Yuri as my protagonist. I picked Estelle as one of my healers, and I picked Rain as my other healer. And then I picked Rita as a mage, Rinwell as a mage. I picked Kratos as my jack of all trade, along with Chalcedony.
We're done.
And then my last character was Guy. And if you're curious,
Man, that escalated quickly. Well, we're off to a good start.
So the mysterious group of people was the Imperial Knights.
But why did he attack us?
Maybe because they're doing something here that they don't want anyone to know about?
You mean, with that Blastia?
Maybe, yeah.
You said you were gonna come with us, so you better pull yourself together.
I know.
Watch out!
Estelle, you're not supposed to be using your power.
Estelle!
What did you just do?
Same as what she did in Heliard. Estelle's power took the air and made it dissipate. You've got to stop doing crazy things like that.
I'm sorry. I just thought about how everyone was in danger, and before I knew it, my power...
Her power is starting to unconsciously respond to her feelings.
That last attack came from that Blastia. It was aiming straight at us.
Which means that Estelle will end up using her power every time we're shot at.
But then... what...
Hey, you saved us, didn't you?
Yeah, if that had hit us head on, we would have been goners for sure. We should be mad at the fact that they shot at us, not that Estelle protected us.
We've sworn to settle Estelle's problems, along with the world's problems. Everything we're doing right now is towards that purpose.
But won't Pharaoh get mad if she keeps doing stuff like this? Whether it's by a Blastia or by Pharaoh, I don't want to be barbecued alive.
Come on, this is simple. We just have to do something about that Blastia, right?
That's right.
Let's pummel the jerks who are controlling that Blastia!
All right, let's go. Try to keep a low profile.
Keep a low profile? We're already being targeted. What are you talking about?
If you keep standing around, we're gonna leave you behind.
Remember in the beginning of the game we had to keep a low profile? That didn't really work out so well, did it? Rita and Estelle.
Stay close behind me, Estelle. My magic will protect you if they attack with the Hoplon Blastia.
But you'd be putting yourself in danger, Rita.
We're all in danger, so relax. Or maybe you don't believe I can do it.
No. I'm just worried about you.
Well, I'm worried about you.
Those two sure have come a long way.
Their little fights were fun, though. Oh well, I guess this way's healthier for everyone.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, Peanut Gallery! Shut up, or we'll leave you behind.
Did they even really have
She's
fights?
still got a couple of
I don't
rough
think
spots to
so.
work on, though.
Oh well. But yeah, so while we're walking through this, the reason I picked the characters I did was Yuri. He's just my favorite protagonist to play as in general. It was very close behind. It was him, Lloyd, Luke, and Shing. I was gonna pick Lloyd, but I think I have a little bit more fun playing as Yuri there. I picked Estelle and Rain for the mages because they have the best spells and best offense ability with the spells. Like the best healing capabilities, bar none. And then they have the great light magic that accompanies the healing so well. I was gonna pick Tyr and Sharia, but I think Sharia doesn't come quite to Estelle's level. And Tyr is like on pace with Rain, but Rain's healing spells actually heal for more and heal a wider radius. So that's why I picked Rain over Tyr myself. Mages, I definitely picked Rita because she's easily the best mage you can ever get because she's so overpowered with the overlimit, her spells and stuff.
Victory is ours.
So overpowered. Not even close. And I was gonna pick
We might have stopped the
Jade,
knights, but
but
we
he's
still
not
gotta deal
quite
with
on
this
Rita's
guy.
level. I was gonna pick Genus too, but they have Jade, Rita, and Genus.
He's not a Hermes Blastia, but the formula's been encrypted.
Hold on, I'll talk after.
Care to explain in English?
Basically, without a key to decode the formula, we can't turn it off.
So I assume breaking the code isn't...
No, it's not easy. Even if I could break it, that would take time. Maybe if I
don't think this will take much time at all.
Wait! But you said... Help! What are you doing here?
Perhaps he is this Blastia's engineer.
No! I mean, I am an engineer and all, but I was just following orders! I swear I never wanted to get involved in something like this!
Undo the code and stop this Blastia now!
Yes, of course, right away.
I'm sorry for surprising you back there.
Huh. Duh. I knew right away you were only trying to make me jump.
Oh?
At least that's one problem down. Now we can go to Myorzo once the weather clears.
No!
What is it?
Damn, Yuri, just, oh my god.
I could use your help here, kid.
Right.
Should have known they'd have another one of these.
Yuri, don't tell me you did that to keep me from using my power.
Don't you think that was a bit reckless?
Indeed. Do you have a death wish?
This is nothing.
Yuri, I'm sorry. It was my fault.
Hey, you did the same for us before, right? Well, now we're even.
But
Estelle, perhaps a simple thank you would do best.
Moving right along, we'd better do something about that other Blastia.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know... Hey!
Fast, little bugger. We better catch him quick.
please wait. Patty is... Rita, I'm sorry. I let him get away.
Don't worry about it. I'll come up with something.
Yeah, but you said it wasn't easy.
As long as the knights aren't around, we don't have to worry so much about how long it takes. Besides, who do you think you're dealing with? I'm the genius mage, Rita Mordio. If it's me versus a Blastia, I'll win or die trying.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Hopefully it doesn't take that long. We've dealt with
What are
long
you doing?
cutscene after long cutscene.
If we leave it
Jesus.
like this, someone could use it again. I'll just make a few adjustments. I'm sorry.
Nothing shines quite so bright as a young person with something they're willing to risk their life for.
For somebody who stood on death's doorstep, saying you'll do something or die trying isn't just a figure of speech.
Huh? Death's doorstep?
Didn't you say you almost died during the Great War?
Huh. Forgot I mentioned that. Well, only the living have the privilege of saying they'll fight to the last breath. Words like conviction and resolve don't mean much to a dead man.
You okay, old man?
Here I am, running off at the mouth. I get a bit sentimental when I start digging up the past. Come on! Onward!
Ready to go?
Alright, finally we can talk again. Yeah. Like I said, I picked Rita because she's like universally the best mage in the whole series. Jade and Genus have similar spells as Rita, but they don't have the benefit of overlimit like she does. And she also has more spells that are better, like late game anyways. So I picked her, obviously. And my second pick for mage was Rinwell because I just think with her spells and how fast she can cast and all this other stuff at her disposal, I think she's the second best mage that we have ever gotten. Like I said, Jade and Genus are close seconds, but those two are just something special. And then we have the two versatile characters, Kratos and Chalcedony. I picked those two because Kratos can do everything. He can attack, he can use good magic, he can do everything that you want him to do. Same thing with Chalcedony. They're both very similar in their play styles. And out of the jack of all trade characters I considered, no one else really shined besides them.
Me too.
This time the old man looks a little worse for wear.
Hey, old man, want to sit this one out? We can go on ahead.
If you leave me behind, there ain't any place else for me to go.
Come on, even Yuri wouldn't leave you here for good. And anyway, you could always go back to Altos, couldn't you?
There's always that, I suppose. They're, how do I say it? Not the same as you guys.
Oh, really?
Well, if you're okay, old man, let's get over to that Blastia before it recharges and attacks us again.
Aye, aye. Roger that.
And finally, the character I picked, the second frontal attacker I picked, that's probably my favorite. I picked Guy. There's a lot of options I could have chose from, being one being Ras and Eternia. Then we had Flynn from this game, Lloyd, Luke. There was a bunch of people I could have picked. I picked Guy.
I'll do my best.
Because out of all the Tales of games I played, Guy's like my second favorite to play as. Like I was considering Lloyd, Guy, and Ras the most. And I think Guy just beats him out slightly. I like his arts the best, to be honest with you. And yeah, that's why that's my 8 characters I would pick if I would choose a top 8 Tales of party members based on certain criteria. If I could just pick my top 8 favorites, well, I'd have to give it some thought. Alright, anyways, along with this dungeon, we're almost done, honestly. Right here is another mimic I'm not gonna fight because I don't care. I think it gives you a random item I don't really care for. It's not that special. Alright. What is special is something coming up that I won't be tackling right now because I'm not strong enough. But we'll see in a second. And right there, another Giganto monster. Guys, don't fight him. He's level 62. So we're gonna wait quite a bit before we even fight that guy. Even me being level 43, 44, I can't do it. I mean, I probably could if I wanted to waste all my items and have a long fight, but no, I don't care to do that, so I'm not going to. And I'm not going to open this chest because I don't feel like fighting an enemy, but that chest has something called an overdrive. It has overdrive warrior, which is this attachment for Yuri. Or it's an attachment for Repeat that is Yuri. That's what you get out of that chest right there. And the overdrive dolls are just fun accessories for Repeat, but they also serve a purpose in a later side quest, so we'll be picking them all up. I guess I'll fight. Nah, I don't feel like fighting anymore. But I guess I have no choice because I need to get these treasures. Oh my god, I thought my game froze. Holy cow. I don't remember what's in these treasures, that's why I'm doing it. I'm not fighting the other one because I know it's an overdrive warrior. But yeah, the overdrive dolls are pretty cool. Like I said, there's a side quest for them. But really, after this, we're pretty much done with the dungeon. These are the last few treasures we gotta collect here. We did the lavender, and I think this is another, like, stage or something like that. Oh well. But we have a few fixed encounters coming up. I think like I want to say like 4 or 5 fixed encounters we gotta do, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, off screen as I'm fighting, I'm working on getting the altered arts for Yuri. The only 2 I have access to is Azure Storm, which I unlocked off screen. And at level 43 or 44, we learned Wailing Havoc. And if you have Hellfire with Yuri at level 44, with Wailing Havoc, you will learn Pyre Havoc. And I'm actually learning that ability as well. Even though Pyre Havoc is not great, I am enjoying, like I'm using it a lot more than I used to use it, but still not my favorite art, but I'm still gonna try to learn it. Also, I don't know if it happened on screen or what, but you see Grand Chariot? She can permanently use that without using chain anymore. Melee arts or strike arts, you need to use 100 times to get the altered arts, but spells, you only have to use 50 times, which is really cool. That's why she got it so quickly there.
That Blastia's been making some weird noises.
It's charging up air. It won't be able to fire again for a while.
If we hurry up and sneak past, the enemy will be utterly helpless.
You don't seriously think that, do you?
It's the Royal Guard!
From the other side, too.
And they're coming from both ends. Yay.
We need to stand firm and hold out.
And we did a fixed fight.
Get ready. I'm taking
And they're just friggin' more fencers and stuff. Yeah, this first fight you get to fight you with your normal party. The second fight you fight with the other friggin' party members, which is kind of annoying. But it's, I guess it's kind of cool because it's like a pincer attack, so it makes sense to use the other party. It's just the other one I don't have any characters I like to use. So I'm forced to use Patty in the next fight because she's the easiest one to control. At least the fights are really easy, that's something. Oh, come on, just die. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, I learned abilities I already learned on my other file. Cool, thanks, game. Alright, now we're gonna play as Patty because I don't care for Raven or Carol to play as.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I can play as Rapide, but Rapide's okay. What'd you learn? Oh, you learned Gamble Cast, I believe. You get a really powerful random spell. What's cool about that is you can get a spell called like Marvelous Fountain or something. And Marvelous Fountain is revitalized, but it fully heals your HP and TP. So it's like the best healing ability in the game. It's just very random for Patty to get that. I think it's kind of funny. And I'm almost dead. But at least Raven has something called Love Shot, which can heal a little bit. Oh my god, but Patty's so hard to control. I used to be good with Patty. Like when I played this game on the PS3 in Japanese, I was really good with Patty. Now I'm not so good with her. Don't know why, but I ain't.
Did we get everyone?
Nice Azure Edge, bro.
Stop zoning out.
I'm sorry, Yuri.
Patty, maybe you should have stayed back on the ship after all.
If I'm just gonna keep causing trouble for you guys like this, maybe I should have...
Enough with the indecision and grumbling. We've come this far, haven't we? We're all friends here. Didn't we tell you not to worry?
Friends.
My, it's not every day we get to hear you say such sweet things, Rita.
Shut up! Come on, we have to stop that Hoplon Blastia.
Okay, okay. You all heard the lady.
All right, let's freaking go. I think we have a few more fights we gotta do.
Patty, what are you doing? Do you want to get left behind?
I don't know why Patty's acting like this, but maybe we'll find out.
No, I'm coming. I'm coming too. After all, you guys are my friends.
Yeah, we're friends. Yay. Let's freaking go. We're done. We're pretty much done with the dungeon. We have this last little thing to do right up here, and we're done. More fights with the knights. Yay, we love this, don't we?
Those who obstruct the work of the knights shall be treated as criminals.
All right, cool.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Your sheath went all the way down the friggin' mountain. How are you supposed to get that? All right, let's fight more knights here. Only thing I hate about scripted fights in this game is I fight them once because I do it off screen, you know, with the dungeon. And then I have to do it again on screen because it's scripted. Whatever. Not that bad, I guess. But that's Azure Storm. It's literally just 2 Azure Edge in one. It's not great, but it's whatever, I guess. Alright, come on, guys. What if you're... I'm curious, I should say. If you guys are big Tales fans like I am, why don't you list your top 8 characters based on the parameters I said earlier? Protagonist, 2 mages, 2 healers, 2 jack of all trades, and another frontal attacker.
I said I'd do it.
Let me know in the comments below what you would pick. I'm curious to hear everyone's picks.
Anymore. There's no way in hell I'll let those idiot knights go on using these poor Blastia like this.
Okay, I'll leave this to you guys.
And where are you off to, Carol?
I'm gonna keep watch down below, just in case more royal guards show up.
Well then, I'll come along and help out.
I'm going too. It looks like Patty's cheered up.
I hope so. And you know, guy's enthusiasm actually kind of scares me.
It's Yuri's influence.
I guess the rest of us will stay here for now.
Yuri himself is as laid back as can be, though.
True.
Looks like it'll be a while before she can crack that
Royal Guard, huh? I wonder what those guys were planning to do with the Blastia anyway.
The knights have come back!
We've got to hold our ground here.
Hey, another fixed fight. Yay. We're holding our ground against these weak-ass enemies. But we don't have Rita because she's fixing the Blastia. It'd be so much easier just to freaking destroy the Blastia. Rita, god damn it. 'Cause even if you fixed it, some villain can come and ruin it again. And then we have to come fix it again. So it's better just to destroy it. Whatever. Let it be your way, I guess. Your way or the highway, right?
That's over.
I think we're gonna have one more fight, by the way.
Rita, what are you? We have to destroy him. You worry about the knights.
Oh, now you want to destroy him.
Rita,
God damn it.
why? We're out of time. You can't possibly.
Rita!
Can't possibly what? Fight them all off?
We can definitely fight them all
Do you
off.
have no faith in me? In us? Succeed or die trying, wasn't it?
Oh, looks like we're gonna
We
die.
won't give in. Rita, do what you can and save that Blastia.
This is the finale of Tales of Vesperia. We're all gonna die.
Fine. We're gonna do our best. We're going to fight them all off, so hang in there.
You guys. I will. I'll fix this thing if it's the last thing I do.
It's probably gonna be the last thing you do
Just
then.
so you know, I'm expecting the same from you guys.
I just don't know why we care so much, man.
Guess I'll give it all I got, too.
Are you joining the Shining Youth Brigade or something?
Looks that way.
Like, we can just destroy it and move on. It'll be so much easier that way. But whatever. We did another fixed fight. It's the same party as last time. No shuffles this time. It's the same enemies. Like, what's the point? Come on. They're so weak. They have a lot of HP, though, which I hate. I hate enemies with a lot of HP that make the fight longer than they need to be. Like, they're so weak and so easy, but they have so much HP. Oh well. I think we're done after this, guys, which is good.
I stopped.
Thank you.
Way to go, Rita!
Well, B. She came through.
She always comes through. She's Rita.
The Knights are pulling back!
Why? Because the Blastia stopped? I wonder what they were trying to do.
Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Now we've kept our promise to Tord. Judith, you take it from here.
I never understood that saying. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Okay.
Mouth. I don't know what that means exactly. Someone explain. I'm stupid. Oh, thanks for the bright light. Damn. What's that big ass jellyfish?
Whoa!
What is that thing?
The door has opened. That is Miorzo, homeland of the Critian people.
It's definitely impressive.
It's as unexpected as a dandelion blooming on the bottom of the sea.
Patty,
Looks like they won't
where do
keep
you
it
come
open
up with
for
this
us very
stuff?
long. We should hurry. Baul!
So we're just going inside a giant jellyfish. Is that it? Pretty
Flying
much.
City. Who'd have guessed?
There's always flying cities in Tales of
Forget the
games.
city. What about that huge thing? It looks like a living creature.
Well, actually, not really at all, but still.
It's a floating jellyfish.
It's an Entelekea, though not one I've spoken to.
Antilochea? How did something like that swallow an entire city?
Well, he opens his mouth and then he swallows it.
That I don't know.
I had absolutely no idea a city like this existed.
Ah, you didn't read that in one of your
That's
books.
because Miorzo cut off contact with the outside world ages ago.
It's not gonna attack us or anything if we get closer, right?
Maybe.
Don't
Watch
worry.
out.
As long as Baul is with us, we should be allowed to enter.
And enter we shall. Guys, entering Miorzo is probably the hardest thing to do. You have to do it like precisely at the right location, or you'll climb down to the water, which is very annoying. The home of the Critia, Miorzo. This gives me exile vibes from Tales of Symphonia. I don't think I ever went to that town in my playthrough, but yeah.
Hey, look!
Exire, maybe it's called. I don't know. Exire. It's a floating
They're all
city.
Critians.
Similar vibes.
Are they welcoming us?
No.
Now this is a surprise. These visitors really are from the outside.
Well, so it was you who called on Miorzo.
And what is this? How strange. What curious ornaments you wear.
Hey, it's not polite to stare, you know.
How are such children as yourselves able to come here?
She's talking about you, Patty.
You too, Rita.
Is this monster an Entelekea, perhaps?
It's Baul. Have you forgotten him?
Oh, you're the one who descended to the Earth some years ago, right?
I believe Judith. Yes, Judith was your name. There was something you had to attend to, and...
Are you about finished? We would like to meet with the Elder.
Please feel free to do as you wish.
He may be out for a walk again, though.
Okay, so they're a bit weird.
That's actually called rude.
You're one to talk, Rita.
All Critians are pretty much like that.
Like what?
Oh, easygoing, unafraid. We are dreamers and optimists, for
The Critians who live on the surface are like that too.
Living together with humans, the Critians on the surface have lost some of their naivete.
So is the Elder like that too?
How should I put it? He's the perfect elder for weird people.
Sounds like quite a unique individual. I'm trying to be nice here.
This should be interesting.
It shall be interesting indeed. Let's go check it out. Meeting the Critia.
The Critians are different than I imagined.
Oh man, I totally agree.
What's so different?
You know, more like... I thought they'd be more like you, Judith.
Yeah, I'm seeing far less skin than I expected. I mean, come on!
So that's what the two of you were looking forward to?
Me too, actually.
Juvenile.
What are you looking at me for? I was talking about our personality.
Yeah, that's what they all
let's have
say.
some decency here.
Is it me, or are you a little disappointed too, Yuri?
It's you.
I'd like to ask the same thing, Yuri.
It's you.
Ah, man.
Ah, damn it. Oh well, let's go. Big ass door. Open! There we go. Oh my god, another cutscene. I forgot how many cutscenes are littered through this freaking section of the game.
There's so many types of Blastia I've never seen before.
Looks like the Critians really were the ones who created Blastia in the first place.
Yes, seeing all this Blastia makes it very easy to believe that.
It sure would be nice if we happened upon a way to do something about your power, Mrs. Stell.
Really, that would be nice, but...
It's not working.
It doesn't have a core. It's just the body.
This city has stopped using Blastia. What you see here is what everyone threw out long ago.
Why would they do that?
Because that was the path we chose.
Why you have a
It's been
big
a long
ass
time,
kiss
Elder.
mark on your forehead?
So you were the cause of all this commotion outside. You've returned to us.
These children are humans who are traveling with me.
This is Blastia, is it not?
Yes, it's my Bodhi Blastia that I use.
I thought that Earth dwellers had stopped using Blastia, like us.
If we did, we would be screwed.
Do you not use the Blastia here because it uses a special formula too?
There are no normal or special types of Blastia. Blastia is made by crushing Apatheia and processing those pieces with technology to produce cores, and through the absorption of air.
Hold it. Cores are made from crushed Apatheia?
Indeed, that is what the stories say. It appears Apatheia was too powerful in its original form. Even without that power, it is a stone more valuable than any precious gem. This is why its power was restrained by breaking it into pieces and carving formulas into it, and thus its numbers were also increased. Our legends tell us that cores were always produced in this way.
A bit ironic, huh?
Yeah, the Apatheia that comes from Entelakea, who hate Blastia, is necessary to make the very Blastia that they hate.
Maybe Pharaoh didn't tell us about Apatheia because he felt uncomfortable talking about it, you think?
Maybe.
Elder, there are many things I'd like to ask you about.
We're trying to find out what sort of role Blastia played in ancient times. And if Blastia ever brought disasters to this world, we'd like to know how they might have been stopped. Niorzo must still have some folklore, right? Perhaps you could tell us what you know.
My home would be a better place to speak of such things. Please go inside and wait for me there.
Hey there, where are you going?
I was in the middle of my daily walk. I'll return to my house before too long.
Apatheia, Blastia, air disturbances, Entelakea. It looks like everything's connected.
It's kind of like the storybook writers made it that
We
way.
might even see more connections once he's told us the Critian folklore.
The Elder's house is a large building with a differently colored roof than all the others.
They all have different colored roofs.
Gotcha.
Patty, we're leaving.
Oh yeah, I'm coming too.
Alright, let's go. Before we do anything else, let's go watch the skit.
You used to live in Niorzo, Judy?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
What sort of kid were you?
A little shy and overindulged, maybe?
A little shy.
That's hard to picture.
It is beyond imagining, isn't it?
Everyone told me I was a strange child.
Yes, I can see that. A child being called strange by strange people.
She must have been Judy-like since she was little.
I'd like to
What does
ask
that
you
even
all
mean?
exactly what that means to each of you.
Alright, but anyways, next time we will go and see what the elder has to say. Guys, I want to thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Tales of Vesperia, and until next time, stay wicked.